Hello, hello. Test, 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 test. Audio, audio. Actually, it looks pretty good. Been doing this new thing with the layout. I think it's working. Cool. Looks good. Let's load in game. Welcome back. We have been on a tear lately. I think this is definitely, in a 4-day span, the most I've streamed in terms of just total hours. And that definitely has a lot to do with where we are in this game. Again, this is attempt 28 of Emerald Kaizo, our hardcore Nuzlocke, and we are going to finish Victory Road today, which will get us to the Pokemon League, but it will not be Pokemon League immediately after that because 1, 2, 3, yeah. It will not be Pokemon League immediately after that because we still have Route 123 trainers to clear to get a couple encounters. Or to get an encounter, and then also a couple more encounters, mainly on Route 133 and Meteor Falls. But today, as I said, the focus is to finish Victory Road. Let's stop in Lily Cove real quick. I think I have 5 trainers left, and as you would expect with Victory Road, the further you go, the harder they get. So, this is actually wrong. I gotta get rid of Waterfall here. So these trainers are not going to be jokes, but with good prep, we should be okay. Victory Road has been deathless so far, which is always nice. It's not necessary because you're only bringing 6 Pokemon to the Elite Four, obviously. But it just makes the rest of the game easier the more resources you have left. And you never want to be really trying at this point in the game. That sounds weird, but you never really want to be strapped for resources, or it's probably a bad sign, just in general. But we're doing okay. Definitely had some inaccuracies on my part as we played through. But as I've talked about, I think our plans were good enough to manage it every time because we had built-in margin for error. So I'm overall happy. I can get Sludge Bomb back. It's a TM. And we're just prepping the team for this next fight. Ice Beam here, and Toxic and Americo. Lovely. You are not going to have Rock Smash for this. Alright. This next trainer, we have a cute little plan that should make it consistent. It's not an easy trainer by any means, but I think it'll work out for us. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I forgot to update this. Let's do this. Chatty and Endeavor. Okay, beautiful. Alright. Now we're going to Oldale to prep for the encounter. I stopped here last time, 1, because we had already been streaming a while, but 2, the next plan, I think it's a very consistent plan. I don't think there's any really risk to it, but you do need to be very precise in the prep. You guys will see. And I just wasn't feeling like working the numbers out. Did I have Repel up or something? Yeah. And then I have that written down. Okay. So we're gonna, ooh, hello. We're gonna work the numbers out this way. I think this only has Ember, which is why I was like, this is good. Perfect. You're done. And then I have to pre-damage Blaziken and Scyther. Let's heal Swallow now, might as well. And let's save in case I mess something up. What am I doing here? Ornberrying, Swallow. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with this plan just because mainly it's like kind of cute. It's gonna show off some really neat strats, which have kind of been essential to the whole run. Okay, so just go back and forth between you and you. We're just looking for poisons here. We do need them on both Blaziken and Scyther. Actually, pretty similar pre-damage amounts too that we're going for. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't mean to run. Okay, not punish. The immediate Weedlefine. The immediate. It's actually optimal because now it has more power points. Clutch. Okay, Scyther has it now, so now I'll just go back and forth between Blaziken and Tentacruel, because Tentacruel can't be poisoned, obviously. Pop. Okay. There we go. All right, we have it. Fly. Lily Cove. Let me just save in case I mess something up. Oops. Hello. Okay. I want Rock Smash and Flash, but not Surf. This is just all HM stuff now. The only move I can't forget is Slack Off, because I can't get that one back. For free, anyway. Okay. Teach this. Is it Rock Smash that I don't have? Nope, it must be Strength. Yep. Okay. Just to fly. Okay, beautiful. It's cold today, guys. Here, anyway. A lot colder than it's been the past couple days. I can feel it. It's you, and then you, and you, and you, and you, and this here. These are the right moves. Good, good. Yeah, good, good. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let me do pre-damage and then we'll do items. So 91 and 93 respectively on Blaziken and Scyther. Also, now is a good time to repel. So you don't need to do it yet, but I just don't want to forget. Perfect. Are they like literally in sync? That's crazy. Yeah, they are. That's so funny. Okay. We're at 160, so we probably have a little more to go. 127. Okay, 98, so 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 93 is Scyther. And then 2 more steps on Blaziken. 2 and 1. Okay, 91 over 273, 93 over 279. Haven't done items yet, so let's do that. Items are important here. And then, you know, I've developed this theory that I've been talking about for a couple streams. If you just don't, once you get a late game, if you don't have a good item, just slap a Lumberry on it. You're often not going to be able to go wrong. Except for Swellow, obviously. I think this works. Let's do it. Okay, yeah. Good stuff. And not dropping any frames. I was dropping some frames yesterday, which was weird, but okay. It's time. Final stretch of Victory Road. We are so close. For the second time ever of reaching our goal. But as I've said, it will not be over at that point. We have a couple more things to do before we'd be ready for the Elite Four. Alright, I did bring Flash with me for this one. I could afford it. I can afford all the things for this trainer. Okay, up we go. I know I'm repelling, but yeah. There are Wobbuffets in here, so you have to. Okay. So it's over immediately, yeah? And then up. And then this is red. Oh my god. You guys see me take a step there? Okay. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I think I am. Yeah. Okay, fuck that one up. We gotta do this again. It's actually not too bad though. That's not it. Alright. Love how I was able to do this when I didn't have Flash. When you give me Flash, I can't. We're pretty deep in the labyrinth now though. There's a lot to remember. Eek. Is there an item over here? Looks like there would be. Oh my god. Just an elixir. Alright, we'll sell that for goods later. Is there another item? Did they double up? They did not. Okay. Which way? Up here, and then it's over. Down. Already fought this person. Bike time. Do I actually have to turn speed up off to do this? No. Okay, my prediction is right as soon as I cross that ladder, we're gonna get jumped. Okay, this is Expert Hallie, Granbull, leftovers T-Wave stuff, Venusaur, leftover Sleep Powder stuff, Typhlosion, just all attacks, Slowking, Thunderwave, attacks, Flagon, Lumberry attacks, Cradily. Cradily has leftover Stockpile, Rest, Ancient Power, and Earthquake, so that's by far the scariest piece of the team. But we have a really nice plan to deal with it safely, I believe. I'm making my final preparations. Okay. Granbull. Blaziken at 91 HP. Kills with Flamethrower. I have Flamethrower. Throw back to when we were fighting that Tyranitar and we forgot to put Brick Break. Got out of that. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this thing. Stakes are high. It's the only reason to be nervous right now. Anything over here? No? Okay. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, what's up? Alright, so this is Granbull lead. Obviously it has Intimidate, that's why we're not taking it on with a fighting move. We're in Blaze. We click Flamethrower. This is modest Blaziken, which you don't want, but helps out here, hit the range. We also have a Shell Bell to recover some HP. This brings us to 126, which, when Cradily comes in, means we're always out of Ancient Power range and always exactly in Earthquake kill range. So we pre-damage intentionally so that we exactly would be sandwiched in that range to never evade AP. This can't stockpile, so it's forced to Earthquake. We go into our Scyther, which is obviously immune to Earthquake, and at 93 HP, with X-Scissor, boosted by Swarm, we kill it. And this is leftovers. Yep. Now we just click the right move. Cradily's gone. I want to stay in Swarm, so no Shell Bell or anything here. This is Flamethrower, always. We'll go into Tenta. We have Lumberry for this. Bum, bum, bum. I drop this with Ice Beam. I'm faster. No worries. I'm dead if this thing Earthquakes, so. This should get Typhlosion, and we'll get a 2-for-1. Yep. Was gonna do this with Sharpedo, but Sharpedo has 4 move syndrome, so we do it with Tenta instead. Surf always hits here. And now this is Venusaur right because of Earthquake, I think. Correct. This is always Earthquake or Sleep Powder. We go into here. And I kill this with Air Slash. I'm immune to Earthquake and I equip the Lumberry. Okay, the Scyther has been so good this run, y'all. Air Slash always kills. 23 attack, 30 speed. Insane. This is just dead, right? Swarm boosted X-Scissor. Yeah. Get in my game. And that's game. Scyther is like a mon that's getting stronger as we go along. It's actually crazy. Okay, beautiful. Now the next battle I looked at, and I think it's the toughest fight we have left in Victory Road. I kind of circled this one on my initial pass through all the trainers as the one that was really, really tricky. It's the first double battle of Victory Road as well. Get this is done. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did kind of slot out the Pokemon I want for this. I thought I hadn't, but I guess I did. It's really, really tricky though. And now I'm concerned that yeah, I don't know how I'm going to fit all of the moves I need for this. Okay. Let's just get the Pokemon out and then assess. Is there anything in party right now that's coming? Literally no. Because changing moves on this team is really, really hard. Because I had a hard enough time planning the fight just with like no stipulations on what moves I need to progress. So with the stipulation, it's gonna be really challenging. But we'll see what HMs are available for me once I have the 6 I want. I also, like, I guess that now I'm thinking about it, the plan didn't, like, need everyone, right? So, I can probably change out some of the later mons for, like, HM-heavy Pokemon. Tenta's here. Shark is here. And this is here. Okay, what I wanted was Castform, Sceptile's non-negotiable, Dugong's non-negotiable. I think I do need Magneton. I like Mischievous, and the last slot I was gonna bring Dusclops, but that one's a little more, I can change it. So you already have Surf, that's good. Okay, already getting blocked. I think it's probably not Dusclops. Yeah. Oh, I don't need this, right? So I think probably just like a strong water-type Pokemon that probably, honestly, is going to be expendable. And has HMs available. So I already have Surf. That's not necessary. I don't think I need Kingdra for anything else, and it can get all the moves, I think. What moves does this have right now? Prefer not to, though, if I didn't have to. But, like, what else, right? Lantern, maybe? No. Huntail? Well, Super Fang, though. Nothing here. Artillery's gonna help to catch the Lapras later. It's my only play. I think it is just a sackable water type. It's just who do I want that to be? What are speed tiers like on this team? Pretty quick. Never Mantine, because I never want to bait AP from anything. So the Gengar's Thunderbolt. Is my Sharpedo faster than that Gengar? Because if it is, it might be a Sharpedo angle. Where's Felix? Oh, wait. Oh, this is Mitchell. Sorry, not Felix. Sharpedo, do you outspeed and kill this Gengar? If you do, I'll bring you. Oh my god, you're slower by a point. You hate to see it. I don't really feel good about Tenta, to be honest with you. And I have Kingdra for a later fight, so I don't feel good about that either. I don't have a Lantern on any more fights. Maybe I can sub Lantern out for Magneton. No, it's not fast enough. The reason I like Magneton is it outspin and killed the Gyarados. Huntail does give me Super Fang. This gives me like nothing at this point, right? Especially since I have Sharpedo. This isn't even Shell Armor, which is the sad part. It does get all the moves though. I'm pretty sure this would get... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just deck this out with HMs. It's not even Shell Armor. Oh, Kabutops also. Okay, I think I've narrowed it down to Kabutops or Crawdon. And I don't know which one's more valuable, to be honest. Probably Kabutops. It offers me speed control as well. And its speed tier is much better than Crawdon's, even though it's a slow Kabutops. Alright. So if I get you out, do you give me everything I need? No need. So I already have Surf. So I need Waterfall, Strength, and Rock Smash. I already saw I had Strength. Does it get Rock Smash? I know it does. Does it get Waterfall? It does. Does it get Rock Smash? It does. Okay. Sorry about this, Crawdon, but your moveset's gonna be janky. So you're gonna have... Which move do I want to keep here? Crunch and X. So I only get to keep one move. What am I hitting with? So probably not Crunch. So then I'm down to X Scissor or Rock Slide. Probably keep X Scissor. It is close though. And I'll have a water move, so then I'll be... Yeah, I'll be like something like Waterfall, Strength, Rock Smash, X Scissor. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's start prepping. So Crawdon is not optimal here, but it's just kind of fodder. There's nothing better to be, I don't think. Although, with Crunch I hit the Gengar, and without it I don't. So maybe I will keep Crunch. I think X Scissor's better in general, but I'll keep it for this fight. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright, I think this is the way to do this. Let's put this away for now. Get you out. And start prepping this team. Definitely the hardest fight left. I'm gonna be pretty nervous for this one. We always have sacks available if we need it. That's what we need to remember, though. So on you, I'm forgetting. Oh, wait. I didn't even need to do this. My bad. While we're here, we can check the moves on everyone else, though. That's correct. 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 Yeah. Okay. So actually, I did not need any trips to Lily Cove. I was wrong. It's fine, though. Alright. Fly to Oldale first. And then we'll prep for the fight in Oldale Town, then fly back. I want to do moves now for sure. So the last fight had some really cool strats. I think same thing here. I'm about to do something really interesting with cast form. I obviously am going to level it up, but we are not going to go to level 100. We're going to go to level 99. And that seems really confusing, but you guys will understand once we get to the fight. Let's do moves real quick. So level 99 and then mono level 100. PIC win, Water Pulse Weather Ball. Yup. Yup. Yes. Yup. Yup. Okay, so we're keeping Crunch. And then we're gonna have... like this. Kind of sucks that it's got to be like this. Sorry, Crawdaunt, but gotta get there somehow. Waterfall here. Fire Rock Slide. Rock Smash. Sorry, X-Scissor. You were good, Crawdaunt, but I'm completely repurposing your moveset to have HMs. Okay, this means everything is now correct for moves. I'll double attack one more time. Icy Wind, Water Pulse Weather Ball, Liquid Much Glue Focus the Rock Slide, Icy Wind, I should Surf, then Brush Over Brush Cannon. Thunder Wave. Oh, I didn't look at the move sets here. Shadow Ball, Psychic, Pain Splits, Skill Swap, and then I wonder if Crawdaunt in this case should not be Lumberry. Because would I ever want to be like Citrus? I don't actually think so. Maybe though. Nah, Lump's good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think Lump's good. Okay. We do have a couple things to do before we're ready for the fight. Let me... Now that we've all done all this prep, let me save real quick. And then I will be right back. I just gotta pee. Okay, we're back. Audio. Okay, everything's good. Beautiful. All right, so pre-damage on Sceptile and pre-sleep on Magneton. So the thing to do I have Repel up? I don't think I do. Is to Lepaberry you. No, actually the thing to do is we should do this first. $91 over 274 in Sceptile, which makes sense. Okay. Cool. Alright, about a half hour into stream, one fight under our belt, planning for another. That's pretty standard stuff. Hope you guys are well, whether you're watching now or later on YouTube. And 4 fights left until we reach the end of Victory Road. Hopefully, that is 4 fights left if everything goes well. That's the kicker, right? Okay. Just looking at my stream title, 18 trainers left. That is actually wild. Because when I first started doing the trainers left, it was on Friday and it was 44. Can't believe we've completed that many trainers, and I can't believe we're that close. I can feel it. Alright, we're just looking for a poison on Sceptile here. You don't know. And then we'll do the sleep on Magneton. This fight I'm really worried about. Like, I already talked about this, but when I did my initial pass, this is the fight I circled. That was really dangerous. Basically, they just give them there's no team dynamics. There's no teamwork on my opponent's team. It's just they're let's make it a double battle and let's make it all glass cannons. which isn't that hard to just outright beat, but is hard to complete in a Nuzlocke setting, especially with hardcore rules in a game this hard. So let's just get the number on Septile right now. It's 91. Okay. Okay, that wasn't that very many. I thought that would be more steps. Where am I at? Okay, so that's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Oh, wrong berry. Ooh, this is stressful. Okay. Alright, so that's right. Let's just save in case that pre-damage gets messed up somehow, because we just fixed it. And now I just need to pre-sleep on Magneton, and then we're good. Yeah. So we look for a gulp in here. Hoot hoots. This is crazy because I love that this is where I do my prep for like almost all fights, like once I get to Flannery basically. But also it's like, it's the same thing for like, this is where you get your first encounters when you start up a new run, which if you play this game, you start up a new run quite a bit because you do have to, on average, wade through some runs before you get a usable one. The fact that we got attempt 27 to Archie and then attempt 28 is this run right after is just an anomaly. But it's like funny that like I'm doing this prep here and this is where we start, but this is also like in a sense where we finish. Yeah, no? Alright, I'm not even like upset that this is taking so long. Well, it's not even taking that long relatively, but I am nervous for this fight. I think this was the one that I was the most nervous about. As soon as we got to Victory Road, I was like, I went through them once and I was like, this one is gonna be really bad. Everything else is fine. Double battles are harder though, just in general. We all know that. Okay, we're looking for a gulp in here so we can pre-sleep Magneton. I hope these are the right Pokemon. I think it should be, but it's really hard to know. It's really hard just to know. Hey, it's our encounter from a long, long time ago. We still use it as a Flybot though, actually. Okay. Any Gulpins around? There we go. Okay, pivot Magneton. I'll do a couple pivots. There's no point in parrying it right away, so that makes it harder for it to land its yawns. There we go. After this, I'll stay in though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy clap. Save in case I mess this up. Now we're gonna have to do this without flash. Joy. Okay, I still need to do items. This, and then get Crawdon out. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I'm not 100% sure on. Oh, I don't actually have an ice item for a cast form. Interesting. And I did an item for literally everything else. That's funny. Okay, so let's do the items we do know. It's probably just I'm probably just gonna go Lumberry, honestly, but let's see. Miracle Seed. Lum on Dugong. There. Magneton. The reason we did pre-sleep is so we can go Parasm. Is sleep doesn't cover for confuse. Yeah. And then this Lum. What do I want to be on cast form? Good question. Yeah, it's getting Earthquake. It's getting Thunderbolt. It's getting Move. Probably just Lum. I think. Yeah. I mean, the when in doubt Lumberry thing is 100% true. I think. Except for Sceptile here. And Magneton's actually like pre-slept to do like a fancy like double Lum kind of thing. Alright. Alright. Let's make our way, shall we? Crawdon is our throwaway. Well, we have a couple throwaways, honestly, at this point. I mean, everything can probably go, except for, like... I mean, we're probably not even bringing Cast Form to the Elite Four, although you do sometimes, but ours isn't very good. So, I mean, I am worried about this fight, but in theory, like, even if I lose everything besides Sceptile, I think it's fine. This is the hardest fight we have in all of Victory Road. That's not set in stone for every Emerald Kaizo attempt, because as always, it's going to depend on what you have in your box. But for our box, there's no doubt that this is the hardest one. Right. Because I didn't have that much trouble with this one last time. But just the encounters, the way they shape up for us this time, this is by far the hardest fight we'll have in all Victory Road. It's the only one I'm like truly like worried about bad things happening on. I'm lost though. Oh. I'm no longer lost, but I will be probably soon. Cut it back. Go down, right? Yeah, and cut it back and cut it back. I'm gonna save here just in case I fuck something up, because we're not trying to be here all day. Alright. It's 2, right? And then down. Nice. Save here. Make checkpoints for yourself. I think you go down and then to the left here to get to the water. Yep. Then it's up the waterfall. And it's left. I don't remember. Oh, I do remember. It's up, right? Nope, it's not up. It's up here? Yeah. And then it's over and down. And all the way down. And I'm not sure. Oh, bike. I definitely, without flash especially, I definitely need to turn speed up off to do this. Which you can turn speed up off now anyway, because... There we go. Definitely get off this stupid bike. Okay, through. Show me a bridge. So this is a true double battle, right? And what that means is you can't do what we've done a lot in this run, which is just eliminate one side. And make it a 2v1. Oh, I never updated my sets here. Let's do that. Sick theme. Theme music. Dugong, Madenton, Mr. Vicious Crawdon. Alright, I'm really nervous. I think we're ready. Alright, let's go. Hardest fight in Victory Road for our box. We really need a lock in here. Okay, so we pre-damage our Sceptile. Salamence only sees Air Slash kill, and Flygon only sees Signal Beam and kill, both on Sceptile, obviously. Now, you notice that level cap is 100. All my Pokemon are level 100 here, except for Castform, which ironically is level 99, which is not a mistake, but this ensures that this Icy Wind that comes out, if it crits, it never kills either of them. We don't want to kill here. So we Icy Wind, and we switch to Dugong. The plan gets awkward if Dugong gets double crit and dies, which in theory can happen, and we do have some prep to account for that, because this is Victory Road of Emerald Kaizo, so we are trying hard, so we've obviously accounted for it, but that's kind of fiction. Hopefully we stick to the main line here, which is just Dugong surviving. I can take one crit, I just can't take two. Castform is faster. Notice above 50% on both, so never kills. Signal Beam, no crit. Okay, we have a Lumberry. I'm safe here. This will be Air Slash, but even if it crits, we're fine. Okay, that's not great though. That ain't great though. Took one crit. All right, so what happens now is my Dugong is faster because of the Icy Wind that Castform just got. Had that not occurred, Dugong would be slower, but obviously we accounted for it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill one of these dragons. It doesn't matter which one. I'll kill Salamence just because with Ice Beam. And then I'm gonna Icy Wind. This is Gen 3 double battle mechanics. So Aerodactyl is gonna come in immediately here and eat up this Icy Wind. And since this Flygon is slower than me, it'll eat up the Icy Wind and die. So we Ice Beam and we Icy Wind. Salamence obviously dies. This gets arrow, guaranteed. Yep. This is the Pokemon I was most worried about, so this is why we're dragging it out early. And this is a much more powerful Icy Wind coming off of Dugong than its Castform. So while Castforms didn't kill, Dugongs always will. And now this arrow is -1 speed. And this gets Gengar. So this isn't awful in a weird way that Dugong got crit. Because what happens here is Gengar will never see a Castform, but it will always see a kill on Dugong. What I need to know is this just completely random move. I don't think it can be Ice Punch. Even with 28 HP. What if it doesn't know about Thick Fat? It still can be Ice Punch. Okay. Perfect. So not Ice Punch. It's honestly pretty unlikely to be Fire Punch as well. So it's very likely to be Giga Drain or Thunderbolt. I think I actually have a pretty good position, so I'm going to take a moment to think. It could be Fire Punch, though, in very unlikely worlds. But I think going Magneton is just, the upside is so high. I can kill Aerodactyl, it's -1 speed. My Castform is faster. I always kill with Icy Wind into Ice Beam. You're dead. You'll be dead. Gengar's already in. So if Arrow goes down with Magneton out, it'll get Gyarados. And with Castform out, it will always get Gyarados. So I don't see any downside to this play here, unless a Fire Punch, which would be incredibly unlucky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Ice Beam kill you. And you are going to switch into Magneton. Oh, wait. But then I see kill on Gengar. Hang on. Can I go Missy? Would Gengar see kill on Magneton? Probably. It's actually kind of unlikely. Definitely possible. Alright, I'm gonna risk Magneton's life. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to Ice Beam. Yeah, I'm gonna do this play. We're gonna Ice Beam here, get rid of this Aerodactyl, and I'm gonna go into Magneton. Yep. Okay, arrow goes down. Goodbye. Show me Giga Drain? One time? This is always Gyarados now. Giga Drain. Any Giga Drainers? Yeah, nice. Really good. Okay, that's obviously preferred. So now I'm only dead to Fire Punch crit and the Gengar deciding to target my Magneton, which isn't a guarantee. Fire Punch max is 170. I'm above that. I think I should... How fast is this Gengar? It's not faster than my Castform, and I have a 2-hit KO with Ice Beam. So I am going to Ice Beam you. And Thunderbolt you. I'm faster than Gyarados. This is why we brought Magneton. I'm just double checking though. Yeah. Alright. Ice Beam here. Thunderbolt. I think the Gengar's Lumberries. I don't think Freeze guarantees this. It's unlucky. Don't crit. Okay. Wakes up. Thunderbolt's perfect. Actually, that's better than getting crit. Okay, lovely. And this is Claydol last. This will probably always be Earthquake from Claydol. Well, hang on. I think because of Quad AI and because of Earthquake mechanics, Psychic does... How much HP does Magneton have? 40. Psychic in theory kills, so does Signal Beam, but it's probably Earthquake. I think I'm gonna go Missy. I think Misdreavus is always good here. Yeah. Where is Missy? And it stacks up to Claydol real well. So now Castform, who's putting in work this fight, by the way. Ice Beams here. And you have done your job, so you switch out into Misdreavus. The level 99 Castform tech, y'all. Coming in clutch. Ice Beam always 2 shots, so I went for that last turn. That's Earthquake, okay. Misdreavus is immune to this. Let's see how much Castform takes. Okay, I think I just double kill now because Shadow Ball does 60 and Castform does 60. So, GG's. Perfect. This was the fight I was most worried about, and it went really well. Easy. Things would have gotten a little awkward had Magneton got crit, but it was pretty unlikely because it also could have targeted Castform. And from that position was fine. Really love to see that. Okay, that feels really good to have that clear. Whew. 3 fights left in Victory Road. Making my way. Looking for my escape ropes. Very, very nice. So in the end, we didn't even need to, well, I guess we did need to delete all of Crawdon's moves to get the HMs, but it's annoying that we, Crawdon basically is like a shell of its former set now, but that's okay. It was necessary for that fight. Alright, do I need any of the same Pokemon for the next fight? Mitchell is gone. It's another double battle, but it's much easier. This is Expert Felix now, and none of the same Pokemon are coming. Start with Swellow. Yeah, this next fight we have pretty good answers to, unlike the last one. Misdreavus. This is wrong. This goes here and this goes here. Right? No. This goes here. Good job, Crawdon. You did absolutely nothing. Scyther. You got us there, I guess. Golem. Alright. I have written down basically like 3 Pokemon for this fight. So clearly I was not very worried about it. Well, let's see what it has for us. This is Expert Felix. This is another true double battle. Okay, Starmie, Dugtrio is the lead, which is kind of scary, but... So Starmie... So I'm assuming Sceptile just can kill either one. Can Scyther kill the Starmie? Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, that's in Swarm. But still, yes. So Sceptile plus Scyther. So Scyther one taps Starmie, and then Sceptile one taps Doug. Alright, who's that get? So when I kill Starmie, it's Jolteon or Sceptile. And then it's Sceptile there. If it gets Sceptile, it's always Jolteon. So then Sceptile, Jolteon is always out. Scyther probably kills that Sceptile. What was my plan against the Jolteon, though? Maybe it's actually just to bait moves into Scyther. So Sceptile kills Starmie, Scyther kills Dugtrio. That's always going to get us facing Jolteon and Sceptile the following turn, which is good. That's really consistent. Excuse me. So just got to figure out how it goes from there. I don't one-tap the Jolteon with Miracle Seed Leaf Blade. Fall short. But what I could do is bait attacks into Scyther, right? Because you can always bait... Well, I can bait attacks into either slot, actually. It doesn't matter. So how do I want to do this? So I had Golem written down. Oh, I see. I have the wrong Pokemon. I had Swallow Scyther, not Sceptile Scyther. Oh my gosh, my sneeze jostled everything in my nose up. Sorry, guys. That's so gross. Ugh. Don't look at me. Okay. So, Swallow Scyther, if I one-tap, always gets Sceptile and then always gets Jolteon, but it's different here. So, Swallow burns with, just kills Dugtrio, now it's speed it, and then Scyther can still kill. Okay, this makes way more sense. And then I'm facing Jolteon plus Sceptile. Scyther kills Sceptile. Right? Yeah, it does. And I'm faster. And then Jolteon gets clobbered by Swallow. No Intimidate or anything to worry about. So then that just gets, yeah, so that gets just Lanoon and Crobat. Perfect. So Crobat will never see kill into Swallow. And neither will Lanoon. So I can just kill Lanoon with Swallow as I switch into Golem. Alright, this is making sense. Because Scyther can bait attacks. That's what I'll do. So Scyther needs to be... this is... yeah. So you just need to get this right. And Swallow stays in this turn. Do I even need a Silk Scarf? Not for Dugtrio. And not for Jolteon. So I can be Shell Bell if I want to. So then Scyther's pre-damaged on you. Always Sky Attack. Wait, wrong Pokemon. Scyther. Okay, Scyther pre-damaged 122. I can be Swarm if I want, but we pre-damaged to 80 speed. So that goes into Golem. Swallow kills. It can kill whoever, but let's kill Lanoon, let's say. Okay. And then... yeah, and then I can literally just have, like, Donphan, I suppose. Absolutely dumpsters it. Or Kabutopsian. Nah, it should be Donphan. Slowbro. Okay. So, you know, I think I figured this out. I do need Golem. Who do I have in party right now? What do you have? Strength, Rock Smash, Slack Off, Flash. Let's get you out. Let's get you out. And then I need, where is, who did we just have? Prodont? Let's give this Surf to. This will be the team. This is good enough. What moves do you have? Flash. No, I'm gonna give you Surf. Okay. I see how we're gonna do this. So as long as the prep's right, which we'll assume it should be, this fight should be free. We'll get rid of Rock Smash. I just need a pre-damage Scyther is literally it. And make sure I have HMs to get there. Okay. Get this Surf. Actually, you know what? I kind of want Psychic too. I'm gonna get rid of Strength. His Crawdon has Strength, so I don't need to double up here. Beautiful. Alright, I need to burn Swallow. Okay, I kind of know what I'm doing. This makes sense to me. Cast Form had the Ice Form. How much would he deal with Icy Wind? Cast Form does not have an Ice Form. It only has the Ground Form, the Water Form, and the Fire Form, I guess, yeah. Okay, so... Burn Swallow. Cool. I was wondering why it wasn't making sense with Sceptile, and I was like, oh, go look at my notes. This is a Lepa Berry, right? Yeah, okay. I had Repel up, that's why it's not working. No. It's so funny that like it's modest swallow. I can go back and forth. What's the pre-damage amount on Scyther? I need to bait extreme speed from noon on Scyther, but I don't need to be in Swarm. So I need to be 122 over 279. Okay. And what HP am I at right now? Okay, we can pivot a couple more times. Just looking to get the burn on Swallow, but if we can get the pre-damage while we're at it, okay, that's perfect. I need 122. Alright, let's save in case something gets messed up here. But I think this will be pretty quick. Is this doing 1 damage to me? It's doing 2. Also doing 2. That's annoying. Not gonna lie to you. Oops. What you got? I think this thing just has tackle. Okay, that also does 2. This is kind of funny. Okay. Maybe we just use this. I don't really know. Yeah, I'll go back and forth here and here until we get something that we want. Oh, okay, classic. Alright, that's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then you'd be 122. So we do Pecha, and then Orin, and then do, and that's correct. Okay. And then the last Pokemon I'm bringing is who again? I forget. That was Slowbro, right? Oh no, Prodon. Come on out, buddy. I'm just gonna go Lum on everyone, or Healing Berry. Let's look at the team real quick. So this is Felix. I think just bulky berries are fine. You can be Shell Bell. I don't want Scyther to heal. That's the whole point of the pre-damage. So we'll go Amulet Coin for fun. It is so nice not to have to manage experience anymore. Oh my god. This can be Agov. You can just be Lum because you can be Agov. And what nature are you? So Agov is fine. Alright, this should be no big deal. I'm gonna double check the Swallow ranges. Just because. Scyther kills. So Scyther's killing Starmie. We'll go one by one here. Faster and it kills. Natural Cure Lumberry. Faster and I kill. And then Swallow. Faster and I kill Doug. And then Jolteon. Faster and I kill that. Okay. I don't think I'm missing anything here. I'm a little nervous, but I really think it should be fine. If I did miss something, well, fuck. That's how it goes. Alright, let's lock in. I'm repelling, right? I don't think I am, actually. Okay, let's go. I know we just checked this, but okay. So close, I can taste it. Can I control things, please? I have Flash with me this time. Starting to remember, especially when I have Flash available. I kind of remember the route. Without Flash, I still get it done, but it's not as easy. It also helps on the times when I don't have Flash, just to have Flash sometimes, so I can like see what the new area looks like. Way. It's this way. Down we go. Repelling. Okay. See if I can do this with speed up on. I can. Slow it down though. So now we're close to where we are. Sure? Okay. I think I just smashed it. Well, we can smash both because there's no reason not to. I don't need to touch that rock for right now. I guess the trick would be not to... Well, gonna be honest with you, I don't know which way it is. I don't think it's up, though. Let's try this way. Oh, no, they tricked me! The bitches. Fine, I know where I am. I recognize this. So it was up. I could obviously just soft reset, but I know where I'm going. It's probably just as quick this way. They just cost me more money because now I don't have my repels. Can't believe they did that. What a trap. What a trap. Here. All right, let's try again. So it's a trap. All right, I think that's just gonna be on the other side of this door, if I had to guess. Time to lock in. Oops, sorry. Slowbro, Dawn Fan, and Clout. All right, good luck, have fun. What's up, buddy? Should be Expert Felix. Yep. This is what we expected. Not in Swarm, but it doesn't matter. Okay, awesome. Facade U. X Scissor U. Easy. This is Jolteon. There's a little bit of a delay there. Facade U. X Scissor. Let's do that one more time. Bachati, Sizzy, bang. Yup. Easy. Okay. Lanoon and Crobat always see kill on Scyther, so they both target that here with Sky Attack and Extreme Speed. We kill, and we go to you. Let's do that one more time. So I was never getting targeted here. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Does Swallow just kill the Crobat now? I actually don't know. No, that's why we did it this way, because it doesn't even come that close. Does Crobat have a kill on Golem with crit HP ground? 221? Definitely not. So, the way to do this, you can come into here, and you can just head smash. Very easy fight. Just going slow to make sure we don't mess anything up. It is hidden power ground. Okay, we're in the last road to victory road too. Amazing. Good stuff. I'm so close. Where is my escape ropes? What's this, 2 fights left now? Do I need to burn for next fight? Whatever it is. No, I do have 6 mons for next fight though, which I don't always So we'll see if I need to do anything fancy with, yeah, it's a real fight next time. We'll see if I need to do anything fancy with, getting HMs where I need them to be. Okay, so let's do... Dawn Fan. Kingdra. Slowbro. Okay, I have Slowbro, which is a really good HP user, and Sharpedo. So between those two, I should be able to get it done. I need this. Oh. Is everyone level 100 first check? Yep. Alright, so we used all these before. Let's slow it down and figure out what we're doing for the 2 fights left in Victory Road. 2 freaking fights. In Victory Road of Emerald Kaizo. For the 2nd time ever on this channel. First time in quite a while, mind you. Alright. So, next trainer's name is... Cool Trainer Caitlin. Sceptile. Kingdra. Slowbro. Sharpedo. Armaldo. And Dugtrio. Yeah, and Dugtrio can get HMs too, so we should be good here. Alright, so I'm assuming the play is maybe Overgrow Sceptile for the Walrein. I either need Miracle Seed or Overgrow, one or the other. Does it have Ice Shard? It does. Okay. We'll come back to that. Sceptile kills Walrein. That gets Arcanine. Do I want to bait Extreme Speed? Probably not. I probably want to bait Overheat into Kingdra. So we will do... I'll take notes of this so we don't remember. We'll do the Miracle Seed on Sceptile because I don't think I want to do Overgrow. And then it'll be Leaf Blade. Magical Leaf. X-Scissor. Rock Slide. Alright, so we know the Sceptile set. Arcanine is going to go for Overheat into Sceptile always. We'll go Kingdra, which handles it comfortably. Do need a Mystic Water to pick up the KO, though, which we can do no problem. Octazooka. Dragon Breath. I won't fill in the Kingdra set yet, because in theory, if I don't need Ice Beam, we could go like, this could be a Waterfall slot. If I want to be one-shotting, I need to be Mystic Water, though. Okay. Which, I actually have to do that, because it could double Extreme Speed crit me, and that would be bad. Okay, so that gets Arcanine. We switch in Kingdra. Kingdra kills Arcanine. That gets Hitmonchan for some reason. Actually, why? I have no idea. Anyway, does get Hitmonchan. We can do a lot of different things. Kingdra can honestly just stay in if it wants to. Well, there's Mach Punch. Hitmonchan dies. And basically everything gets Banette. We'll do Slowbro on Hitmonchan. It's completely fine, right? It has HP Ghost, but I don't think it matters. Let me look. Yeah, I can just come in, slack off a couple times, and then hit it with a Psychic. All right. No need to be Lumberry or anything. Every Pokemon on this team has priority. That's the gimmick. That was the idea when crafting this fight. So Slowbro kills Hitmonchan. That gets Banette, which should be always going for Shadow Ball. Maybe even Sneak, if it's lucky. Go Sharpedo. Problem. Sharpedo kills Banette. Gets Lanoon. Probably Extreme Speed, maybe Hidden Power Fighting. Armaldo beats that. We can just Earth Power, Super Power, whatever, right? How much does X-Scissor do? Probably like Earth Power twice. And then Raichu in. Probably gotta go through Kingdra. Yeah, it's always getting Thunderbolt and then into Doug. Alright, I think I see the vision here. I think I know what I need. So, Octazooka, Dragon Breath. Double Edge. Slowbro can be... I don't think there's any reason to be Lumberries here. Yeah, almost none. So I'm just gonna be a bunch of Shell Bells, honestly. This can be Surf, Psychic, Flash, and Slack Off. Sharpedo has Crunch, Super Fang. It can be Waterfall, it's no worries, and Poison Fang. Armaldo, Ancient Power, X-Scissor, Earth Super Power, and X-Scissor. I don't have Strength, so Dugtrio can be Earthquake, Rock Slide, Strength, and Rock Smash. Oh yeah, so we're in pretty good standings here with the HM situation at Shell Bell. At Shell Bell. At Shell Bell. Wait, does Banette have Thunder Wave? No. This is good. Kingdra. Ice Beam is fine in that slot. What am I ice beaming though? Literally nothing. So what I can actually do is I think this is better served to be waterfall, to be honest with you. And then this can be surf. Yep. All right, I like this. And then no, I don't need to write this out. This is fine. As long as we follow these notes, we'll be good. Okay, cool. All right, let's prep. We know what we're doing. No outside of battles or anything needed. Actually, do I need to... The only thing I would need to do is visit the potential move relearner. Or not the relearner, but the... Rather, the leader. In this fight, again, I'm not too worried about it. This looks extremely straightforward from my point of view. This one... Is this what I want? Actually is. Beautiful. That should be surf. That's good. And I'll do strength on that slot. So basically correct. Gotta do one thing. Wait, you can't learn strength? You kidding me? What kind of bullshit is that? Alright. So in that case... yeah, let's do strength on Kingdra, I suppose. Oh, can't learn it. So it's gotta be Sharpedo. By default. Okay. So. It still works out, though. What am I looking for here? Beautiful. Alright, lovely. Oh wait, what? Oh wait, no, this is wrong. You do need waterfall. I actually had this right. My bad. Just gotta get all right in my head. So many HMs to have. You, and then you get strength. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Oh, I still need to do items. That's actually important. Correct. Yep. Perfect. Seed. All right, there we go. 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 Just gonna double check. I mean, none of these, well, Slowbro is E4, but I'm just gonna double check the, so the important things here, the most important are that you have Psychic, you have Crunch, and that you always kill Banette, which of course you do. Yep, and that you with the, well, that's not as important. And then you with a Miracle Seed of full HP, so no overgrow. Always kill this lead Walrein. Yeah, we're good. And seed. Water. Okay, and it is Walrein lead. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. I'll just save for good measure. I'm not sure I'm repelling, but I will make sure I am. Somewhere, wherever my max repels are. Okay, I was. That's great. Alright, I think I know the way, basically. I've done it, but by doing it in increments, it makes it a lot easier. Repetitive motion, you know. Ugh. Bitch. Can't believe Duck Trader doesn't get strength. I mean, he's freaking swole. Are you kidding me? Up. Okay, wait. I have Flash. That's hilarious. That's how well I know it. Oh, hello. Okay. Yep. Love to see it. Smock Bike. Okay. So close, I can taste it. Where's this trainer? Perfect. Let's go. Right under the bridge, huh? Is there an item here? Nope. Is there any items? No. What up, buddy? Second to last, Victory Road. Should be Walrein lead here. All right, we're Miracle Seed, we're Leaf Blade, we have a good level advantage, we have a good Sceptile, we kill. It's one down. 12 Pokemon left in Victory Road. 11 Pokemon left. Arcanine in. This is a Kingdra pivot. This is always Overheat. Or Mystic Water, we kill with Octazooka. It's gonna extreme speed, sure. Ten Pokemon left in Victory Road. I don't actually know what move this is. We're gonna go slow, bro. Sure. Slack off once. Empower Ghost. No reason not to slack off here. Psychic. Nine Pokemon left in Victory Road. I have to be, this is the one I have to be a little bit careful on. This should just always be Shadow Ball, though. That was a crit and a defense drop. I don't think it matters. There's no way I'm in sneak range. I didn't actually think about this, but yeah, Shadow Sneak does 84 at this point, so it's gonna go for hidden power fighting, but we're faster and we kill. Crunch. Yeah. Beautiful. This is hidden power fighting and extreme speed both kill. We'll go Armaldo. That's better for us, I think. Not actually sure though. No, it's actually worse for us. That does more damage than HP fight, which is kind of funny. Raichu's in the back. It doesn't matter. I'll just AP here. We have a rule to kill. It's not a very good one. We could also boost, which might allow us to kill the Raichu. I don't really know. Okay. Let's see if we boost this time. No boost for you, Armaldo, huh? It's okay. This is Raichu. This is always Surf. No other move. So, I think we go through Kingdra here. And then I'm always getting Thunderbolts. Okay. Into Doug we go. Raichu's fast, man. But I am faster, and obviously I pop it with Earthquake. Slumberry. And with Raichu falling there, that leaves 6 Pokemon left in Victory Road for us to clear. Love to see it. One left. Win straight veto. Okay, this fight's actually kind of tough. I don't think it's gonna be as risky for us as the double battle was that I was worried about that we did earlier in stream. But it's not gonna be a cakewalk either. This one is done. Let me just write this down. Okay, win straight veto. Last trainer left in Victory Road. It's gonna be a Banette angle. None of the Pokemon that are in party right now are coming to this fight, so Try the net, wherever it might be. Move. Kendra. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, I see. Okay, we need a plan for Win Straight Veto, which is the last trainer left in Victory Road. And that will put us in the Pokemon League reaches with a few things left to do in our run. I have to pee. I'll be right back. Hello. Veto. Alright. So, this is a pretty tricky fight. And it would not do to squander a run at the last Victory Road trainer. So we're going to make sure we get this right. I've seen a lot of runners make mistakes here. In part because they underestimate the fight, also in part because they're rushing, because they just want to get to the Elite Four. This fight should not be taken lightly. I think we have pretty good tools for it. But even so. So, Dusclops lead, and it's a really high level Dusclops. We've had a pretty good level advantage most of Victory Road, but these are level 95s. The Dusclops is level 90, which is fine. But it's set as Shadow Ball, Brick, Brick Break, Substitute, and Rust. So I think what I want to do is use Granbull plus Banette pivoting to completely stall it out of power points. And we'll lead with Granbull to get an Intimidate. So that's probably going to leave it with just Rest at the end. And we can kill it with either. Granbull would probably be easier to kill it with, though. I can use Shadow Ball. Yeah, and we'll just eventually kill it. So Granbull would kill Dusclops, and that would get Slacking. And Slacking would always be going for Superpower, which would give us the pivot into Banette, right? And then it's a Loaf turn, on which we can try to Will-O-Wisp it. But my goal is eventually we Will-O-Wisp / Confuse Ray / pivot to eventually... I'm just checking something. Yeah, it never makes a difference there. And never makes a difference here. Okay. So that eventually we kill Slacking with whatever. Who would we want to kill Slacking with? You know what I could do too? I could try to set up to kill Slacking with with Scyther. So Scyther's faster, right? So we switch Scyther in. Maybe on a superpower or something. And then we kill it. We have to be sure about this. But we kill it. And then we get Zam, and then do we just kill that? We do indeed. So that definitely seems like the way. Scyther would kill Zam, and that would get my Lodic, which would be going for Ice Beam, or Mirror Coat maybe. And we have Tentacruel for that. Alright, so I'm seeing good things here. Wait. Why Cast Form? I have Cast Form, not Granbull written. I don't know if it makes a big difference. What difference would Cast Form possibly make? Oh, Cast Form is a Salamence answer. Same thing though. Okay. Well, let's come back to that. Cast Form / okay, let's follow this lead. Scyther kills Zam. Tentacruel's here. Tentacruel kills my Lodic eventually, for sure. No problem. And that gets Salamence. Wait. I don't need this. This line is so good. And I just kill it with Ice Beam. Yeah, I don't need Cast Form at all. And then on Metagross, on this is going for that. Earthquake usually will go into Donphan. And we just Earthquake for a kill. This seems free. Yeah. Make sure I don't need pre-damage on you to kill you. I think I actually just improved the line too from what I originally had. But definitely not. And it's just leftovers, lum. Mirror coat, no crazy moves. Any priority? Nope. Okay. So I'm gonna be Grand Bull here instead. Grand Bull Net. And then it's slacking. Slacking dies to Scyther. We kill Scyther kills the Zam. Tinta kills my Lodic. Tinta kills Mence. Yeah, this is actually pretty rudimentary when you break it down like this. And then I think what we do is we fill out the move sets here. You definitely don't need... Yeah, that's at it. Oh, you do need Shadow Ball though, so let's fix some of this up. This guy. I mean, maybe it's actually... No, I need Shadow Ball on one of them. So you can only have one. You have what looks like good sets to me. So you have Surf. So I need Waterfall, Strength, and maybe Flash. I don't need Flash, though. I think I could do it blind. I think I would want a sack, right? Crawdaunt. Yeah. I'm just thinking this through. Because I wanted something that's sackable, but also, like, hopeful. I don't know if that makes sense. Definitely not Mantine. I don't think it's any of these bottom guys. Mantine could be good for the double battles coming up. Could definitely be this, or even this, but this doesn't have HMs. So I think it's either Sharpedo or Crawdaunt. I think Crawdaunt's less valuable here. Yeah, let's bring Crawdaunt. Okay, what moves does Crawdaunt have? So you need to forget one of those. Oops, my bad. So what we're gonna do... You need Waterfall, which you have. And then we can get rid of Rocks. We can get rid of Strength. Wait, what? This can have one. This has Surf. So I need Waterfall, Rock Smash, and Strength. Which this all has. Okay, actually, this just works. Okay, I understand. This here. Okay, so you are gonna be... Yeah. Got it. Rock smash. Yep. Come on now. Okay. What do I want to do for items? So this is... Banat, Shadow Ball, Feint Attack, Will-O-Wisp, and Confuse Ray. Is this Dusclops pressure? It is. I do think I should be Lepa Berry Grand Bowl. Maybe same on Banette, honestly. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but... no, if Lepa Berry Grand Bowl, I probably don't need Lepa Berry on Banette. Okay. So, switch, kill, slacking, switch, kill, Zam, kill. So, Tenta, and the Bang. Yep. So, like, Tentacruel can do... Site there, you don't need anything special. Ice Beam. Ice Beam is actually really important on Tenta. Maybe Shell Bell with pre-sleep. Is it better just to be Lum? No, it should never be necessary. You know what? Yeah, no. It actually is better to do it like this. Okay. Metagross doesn't have any status stuff, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Donphan just one-shots that Metagross, I think. Does. Okay. So... I never get two-shot. Okay. And then this is level 100 Crawdots. Agave Berry. Just because. Waterfall. Crunch. Strength. Rock Smash. Okay. Don't need this. Perfect. But Net doesn't have an item. I guess. It can just be like Agave, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if I'm missing something, so be it, but I think this is the best I got. Okay. So does this match what I have? Shadow Ball is really important here. We'll do items last. That's good. That's good. Ice Beam is really important here. Perfect. Alright, we'll pre-sleep Tenta and then we're off. It's the only necessary adjustment here. Let me save real quick because we just did a whole lot of work. Whew. Okay. Cool. Alright, just a pre-sleep on Tenta, that's all we gotta do. Let's give it a Leppa to make that happen quicker. I guess it's gonna be... I can just switch this real quick. There we go. I guess the Banette switch was good luck, huh? Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Okay. Spam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy. Okay. Alright, save in case we mess this up. Let's get my repel back up. Perfect. Fly. Only downside here is we do have to do this without flash, but we should manage. Switch this back. This is Leppa Grand Bowl. This is Agave. Shell Bell. Okay. Check moves. Let's double check items. Yeah, perfect. I have repel up. Let's do this. All right, win straight veto time. Last trainer of Victory Road. Oh, I don't have flash for this one. That's okay. How do I do this again? You know what I'm glad it's not in Victory Road? Ice puzzles. 'Cause, man, I hate those things. It was actually kind of luck that I found that there. Not gonna lie to you. I think this is the right way. Right? I'm lost. I'm so lost. Okay. It's down, right? Over. Save in case we mess this up. I think it's 2. I always forget. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let's save here. Down, I suppose. And it's water. Yeah. Oops. Oh, waterfall. This way. Okay. I guess I have to do the bridge. Down? I'm lost. Oh, up, 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 left, 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 left. Yes. Nice. Oh yeah, bike. Alright, gotta slow it down or I'll never make it. I'm also going to save here because, like I said, we're not trying to be here all day. This is why I play Pokemon, because I suck at these kind of things. There we go. Alright, let's get off the bike. I'm lost. Okay. Right, I think I remember this. And then you push this one. And I think it's not dark ahead. Yay. Alright, y'all. It's been a couple years since I've been back here. I think we got this. Win straight veto time. I'm gonna have to count some PowerPoints, I think. Alright. This has Shadow Ball, Brick Break, Substitute, and Arrest. I might as well... prep this now. Shadow Ball, Brick Break. Okay, Brick Break only has 15. Which is actually what I want. So that's good. 4 on Shadow Ball. 15 on Brick Break. Substitute is 10. And rest is also 10, I believe. Okay. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Okay, let's do this shit. Everyone's level 100. The entrance, or the exit rather, to Victory Road is there. I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction of jumping me. Take him on like this. Alright, Dusclops lead. Correct. Let's go. What up, buddy? Been a bit. Alright, -1. Pivot to Banette. And Brick Break, okay. Shadow Ball or Substitute. -2. Sub. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit now. This got intimidated twice. Alright. So 1 Brick Break, 1 Substitute. It's 2 Brick Breaks. That's Shadow Ball. It's 3 Brick Breaks. That's Shadow Ball. It's 4 Brick Breaks. That's Shadow Ball. It's 5 Brick Breaks. That's Shadow Ball. 6 Brick Breaks. That's Shadow Ball. It's 5. That's 7 Brick Breaks. Shadow Ball again. This is 6. 8 Brick Breaks. That's Shadow Ball. 9 Brick Breaks. That's Shadow Ball. Almost there. 10 Brick Breaks. That's Shadow Ball. 11 Brick Breaks. This is Shadow Ball again. 12 Brick Breaks. Shadow Ball should come out here. Yep. 13 Brick Breaks. Shadow Ball again. 14 Brick Breaks. Shadow Ball here. Lovely. And then this should be the last Brick Break. And this should be a Shadow Ball. Okay, I'm gonna double check this. I counted 15 Brick Breaks. Emerald Kaizo moves. Brick Break, Power Points is 15. Okay. So, I have to have faith in myself that I did not miscount here. Because if I did, in theory, Granville could die to crit. We are going to Shadow Ball. Yeah, it went for rest. Perfect. This is probably going to be Substitute. We're going to Shadow Ball away here. This is fine. We're just going to spam Shadow Ball until this dies. There's rest. All good. It's probably a roll to kill. Actually, maybe not through leftovers. But eventually I'll get a defense drop or something. This is why I went Lepa Berry, because it is pressure. So I didn't want to get stalled out of power points. But this is going to work out. And this should get slacking after we kill it. What's up, John? You did catch the veto fight. I think we have pretty good answers, but I don't want to say that too soon. Okay. Slacking. We're not stalling this, but I think it's important to know how much power points this has at any given point. So, slacking in now. I'm just going slow. This is literally the last fight in Victory Road for Emerald Kaizo. Like, I am not going to rush here. On my Grand Bull, unintimidated. This is always superpower. Cannot be any other move. Guaranteed. Okay. That is one superpower. I'm going to try to burn this. This is a loaf turn. Yep, and we do hit. Okay. So now this is burned. It's still on my Banette. This is no longer a loaf turn. This is always Shadow Ball. We go to Granville. I mean, I can attack, I just don't want to. Yeah, my moves do too much. Okay. So I will just pivot because I don't have anything better to do, to be honest with you. This is a loaf turn though. How much does Psychic do, and can it switch if I do that? How much does Feint Attack do is the question. It cannot switch, it doesn't have a Dark Resist. Feint Attack does a little bit of chip, speeds up the process. This is... Oh wait. This is not a loaf turn, so I can't Feint Attack here, right? Go here. -2. Yeah. Okay. I think I see the vision. I don't have anything better to do. We go here. 3. This is a fine pattern of play. I'm so locked in right now. Just want to kill this with Scyther, so I'm just paying very close attention. Four shovels. So this is Shadow Ball. Now I'm gonna go Scyther. Is that enough? No, I'll go back. Once more. Here. Okay. Here now. Yeah, this worked out. We just needed to get this right, so I'm going extra slow. Low. I'm faster, right? Yeah, I'm obviously am on a site there, but. Yep. Okay, beautiful. Let's get Zam. Beautiful pathing. That's a really good answer for Vito's first 3 mons. Because now I just kill this. Okay. Ice Beam always? Yes. Should be all good here. Pre-sleep to avoid freeze, because I actually think it's okay. I forgot something pretty important, but it doesn't matter. This is Merit Coat. I don't have a physical move. Okay, it's fine though. I guess I can Mirror Coat it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should, honestly. Am I in trouble here? I don't think so. I mean, regardless, I have to do this. It's doing a lot more than I thought it would. Okay, that's fine. I mean, the stalling helps me. Okay. Interesting. Alright, losing Tenta wouldn't be crazy bad at this point, though. I mean, I should have been Sludge Bomb. It's just a mistake. Although, I guess I need a Surfer. I think I'm probably still fine here, to be honest with you. Although, if this fails, I don't have a Great Salaman's answer. I think we'll be fine. Look at that, idiot. All right. Ice beam. Okay. Gorgeous. All according to plan. I didn't forget about anything. No, I did. Obviously. Please tell me I'm not in meteor mash range. I'm not. So this is always an earthquake then. All good. Hidden power grass. The meta goes, allow me to show you what a real earthquake looks like, buddy. That's it. We did it. Deathless Victory Road, actually, which is kind of not something that happens too often, but we didn't lose a Pokemon. Guys, Evergrande North. Evergrande North, we are here, baby. Second time ever. Second time ever. I mean, sure, why not? Amazing. Incredible. Look at this. We're here. Should we just challenge him now? No, just kidding. Feels good, man. Two more encounters, right? That's it? No, 3 more encounters. I keep forgetting about 133. I don't even know if we need to get the Lapras. I mean, I'll probably get it just because I don't see why I wouldn't. I did bring it last time. And I actually don't think it was Lapras's fault we lost, to be completely honest with you. Our Lapras was great. All right, this is the box plus 3 encounters minus whoever we maybe lose on 123 trainers, which hopefully is no one, but feels good, man. There it freaking is. Am I gonna stream my Elite Four prep? I probably won't stream the Elite Four prep, but if there's interest in like my thought process, I don't mind like recording as I plan for it. I'm not doing any Elite Four prep right away. I just don't see the point without knowing what our 123 is and what our Meteor Falls is and how good our Lapras is. I'll probably just wait until I have all my encounters. There are some ideas, right? So even though the Swallow is modest to attack, it still hits things pretty hard. If we put it at level 100 and we go to Sydney's team, since this is the only Pokemon that I'm like 99% sure is coming to the, well, outside of Slowbro and Dusclops, sorry. The only Pokemon that I'm like 99% sure is coming to the Elite Four is Relicanth. Because ours is good at Swift Swim, it does all the things. So if I have a Relicanth archetype, I think switching Swallow into Hidden Power Grass on Houndoom is pretty easy. Which I do tank. Yeah, no problem. So because of that, I can kill the Houndoom. It's not always getting Heat Wave, I guess. Well, does Relicanth take attacks from Houndoom? I mean, I think I could figure out a pathing here. Although it's a little scary. If I can switch into Guaranteed Heat Wave somehow. But like Burn Swallow on Sydney outspeeds and kills. Do I get the Jolteon with the Silk Scarf? I do. So it outspeeds and kills Jolteon. It outspeeds and kills Zam. It outspeeds and kills Houndoom. So it still does some things. I just don't know what else it would do. How's it do on Drake? Not good. I think Scyther's probably coming. I think we could know, now that I'm actually thinking about this, I think we could know 4 of the Pokemon. Swellow's a question mark. I probably don't think so. But it is really good on Sydney. My Scyther on Drake, unless I think the only Pokemon that we could potentially get that would replace Scyther and knock it out of contention is Slacking. Because on Drake, the amazing thing about Scyther is I outspeed and kill the Latios and Swarm, and then I get Latios and I just outspeed and kill it. That's irreplaceable. So I kill Sableye with Rally and that gets Houndoom? Okay. So then it's always Hidden Power Grass. So then I have a Houndoom answer because my Scyther... but we can slot compress if that's true by switching into Hidden Power Grass with Scyther. But I'm a range. I am ranging. Where's this Houndoom? I have a... Wait. This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand this calc. Does it no intimidates there? These damage amounts should be wrong then. Oh, no, it's right. I see. So I have a 15 out of 16 range on the Scyther to kill the Houndoom. There's one roll I miss. And I have crit chances with X-Scissor. Yeah, Swarm Scyther is 98.9%, which equates to 15 out of 16. But that could just be part of the team. I could just take that risk. I don't know if I'm willing to yet, but it's totally possible. I live with that. It's so unlikely to miss. Because not only is it a really good range, it's a high crit move. I think Scyther's always coming. I think we know... Well, if I get Slacking on 123, it could knock Scyther out. But let's say I don't get the Slacking. I think it's very likely Dusclops, Slowbro, Relicanth, Scyther +2. And I don't know what those two are. Our Blaziken's not good enough. So that's not it. And I have no idea what the other two would be at this point. I don't think anything's... Well, obviously, maybe here, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be Swellow and Scyther. I mean, if I don't have anything to bring, Swellow eliminates the range on... Swellow eliminates the need for the range on Houndoom. But it's gonna depend. Yeah, I probably do bring Grand Ball. Relicanth, Dusclops, Slowbro, Grand Ball, Scyther, Milotic. Yeah, and like if I get Tauros on 123, that's probably just better Grand Ball. I don't know. So that's the story. It kind of sucks that Scyther's a range. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna think about it, because if there's a way to take that out, then I'll probably do that. But if it doesn't help that much, then I'm not. And I don't think, outside of being good on Sydney, I don't think our Swellow would help other places. Phoebe I can beat with anything. I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. How does Swellow do on the rest of Drake's Pokemon? Besides the dragons. Not well. Doesn't kill any of them. I don't think it can justify bringing Swellow just for... Yeah. I don't think I can justify bringing Swellow just for Sydney. I don't know. Alright. Something like this. One more stream, guys, before E4. One more stream. So it'll be Route 123 plus 3 encounters. So E4 will be happening very soon. Look for the Route 123 stream coming up soon, probably. Either, like, what is today? Today's Monday? Maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know. Also, Sceptile's really good on Glacia. So I need to think about this. Sceptile's another one I could bring. Because Sceptile, I don't have to play around Yawn Swampert. You know? I outspeed it and kill it. We gotta think about it. There's a lot. There's a lot of options, and we don't know what we're gonna get on 123. And we're not talking about this, but my Steven looks kind of rough. Okay. If you guys want to follow the run, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell. That is the best way to catch these streams. There's only one more stream left before E4. It's going to be Route 123, which is all double battles. And then we'll get 3 encounters at the end of that stream. And then we might... It's possible E4 is this weekend. I don't know. It's going to depend on how long it takes me to plan 123 and how long it takes me to plan the E4. But literally could be E4 this weekend. So look forward to that, guys. I will see you all next time. And like I said, make sure you sub if you want to follow this run, because the run could be ending this week. All right.